She walked by and I was like, what do you have on? Warm, smoky, boozy apple pie. Creamy goodness. Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to Aries Routines. Today I am going to be giving you all of your fall combinations that you will need. Y'all stay tuned. If you're in my members only, don't be mad at me, okay? I am going to be posting it here first and then I'm going to post it on my main channel just because I feel like everyone needs to see this, but y'all will see it first. So you're welcome. Kinda, don't be mad. Hop in. These went viral. I feel like it was during the summer, which is really kind of surprising because Fleur Vanilla Skin and Heavy Cream are for sure fall and winter fragrances. So for notes for Vanilla Skin, and hopefully you can see it, we have, it's on the back, pink pepper, pink apple, sugar crystal. Heart notes are lily, jasmine petals, cashmere wood. Base notes are boysen, vanilla, sandalwood, and agarwood. Now, I was shocked at this, and I was shocked that people actually were saying this was like the best vanilla scent they've ever smelled. Truthfully, it's more woodsy than I was expecting it to be. And when I first initially sprayed it, I was like, oh, this is different. I feel like Vanilla Skin is very much like a unisex smell. It can kind of lean more masculine because it is woodsy. But once you pair it with Heavy Cream, now you can see the dent in Heavy Cream is a lot further than this one. I'll explain that later. But once you mix it with Heavy Cream, which notes are lemon sugar, marshmallow, orange, heart notes, jasmine bloom, coconut cream, vegan, I don't know what that word says, and then base notes are vanilla mousse, salted caramel, and whipped cream. It just does something. They smell so good together. And my sister put these on together and she walked by and I was like, what do you have on? These, y'all, they weren't lying about the combination. Now, by itself, I personally wouldn't wear this by itself, but together, they did something with these two. Y'all know I'm a vanilla girly to my core, so most of these will be like vanilla based. So if you're not a vanilla person, this probably won't be for you, but I do feel as though winter and fall, they're like warmer scents. So either vanilla, amber, anything like warm. So you might like it. You might like it here. Just stick around. And since we're already on Fleur fragrances, I will go to my next combination, which is again the Heavy Cream, and hopefully you can see it, and Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere by Philosophy. Let me see if it will focus. There we go. So if you've watched my channel recently, I did put out I think it was like a Heavy Cream shower routine, if I'm not mistaken, and these were the scent that I did wear in that routine. So again, these notes, amazing. Top notes, you know, marshmallow, orange, there's some jasmine bloom, coconut cream, and then whipped cream. And then these notes, I do have my phone down here, so I'll be looking. We have vanilla, cashmere wood, musk, sandalwood, and coconut. So you see how there is a coconut cream in this one, there's a coconut in this one. Vanilla, of course, is in both, and it's just a warm whipped cream scent. If you want to smell like whipped cream, okay, whipped cream, these two together, you have to. It's just like creamy goodness. This is the last combination with Fleur. So we have Vanilla Skin again, and we have Dolce & Gabbana The One. So if you have smelled The One, you might think this is a weird combination because this is super duper fruity. Some of the notes are peach, lychee, mandarin orange, bergamot, plum, lily, but the base notes are vanilla, amber, musk, and vivitor. Y'all know. These go together so perfectly. I'll explain why. I randomly thought of this combination because I was trying to figure out ways to incorporate Vanilla Skin into me wearing it. So the One and Vanilla Skin, they may seem like they wouldn't go together, but they actually have a lot of notes that are similar. So the top notes of Vanilla Skin, of course, the pink pepper is in there, but you also have that pink apple. So pink apple and sugar crystals. Fruity notes in this one as well. Top notes peach, you know, again, there's some plum, but they also have vanilla and lily in both. Like similar base notes are really what brings them together. It's so good, y'all. It's so good. Let me just put it on. Y'all, it's so warm but fruity. And I know a lot of time that doesn't really go together, but think of a warm pie. Not apple pie, maybe like a peach cobbler, blueberry cobbler, fruity pie, really fruity but also really warm. These together were shocking to me, but they smell so lovely together. And since we're on the topic of pies and pastries, next we have Killian, hopefully you can see it, Killian Apple Brandy and Replica by the Fireplace. And I don't know if it's showing, but it's by the fireplace. Y'all, these together, think of a boozy apple pie. And I don't know if that sounds like it smells good to you, but it sounds like it smells good to me, and it does. Notes for Apple Brandy are, top notes are cardamom, bergamot, middle notes apple, rum, brandy, pineapple, vanilla, moss. Base notes cedar and amabroxan. I don't know. So this is already super boozy. Apple-y. I was like, there's apple in this. Apple. Think like cinnamon apple rum, right? And by the fireplace, we have clove, pink pepper, orange blossom, chestnut, some type of wood, juniper, vanilla, Peru balsam, and cashmerian. This by itself, literally think of what the wood or what you smell like when you leave a fire. Not so much like a fireplace, but like an outside fire, like when you're camping. That smokiness, that rich smell, this is exactly what this smells like. And when you combine it with something that's boozy, that's cinnamony, appley, it's just like this warm, smoky, boozy apple pie. It smells amazing together. I think this is more so like winter. Of course, fall, winter kind of all go together, but like holidays. Think holidays when you think of these two. Sticking with the same theme, I did get the dupes for Apple Brandy and By the Fireplace from Okcha. I think I'm saying that right. So they have Heaven Speaks, which eventually will show, and they have Melting Amber. So Melting Amber is of course By the Fireplace dupe, and then Heaven Speaks is Apple Brandy's. Heaven Speaks is actually a dupe for Angel Share, and that's why this review goes a little haywire. Dupe. Here's the thing. What I will say about these, I do feel like they missed the mark with like an exact dupe. They do not smell like the exact same. They are kind of like they're siblings, but they got different mamas kind of thing. Okay. So Heaven Speaks, the notes for Heaven Speaks are top notes are cognac, which is already different. So we already knew that Apple Brandy had middle notes of rum and what was it? Rum and something else. I'll have to look it up. So top notes are cognac, middle notes cinnamon, tonka bean, and oak, and then base notes vanilla, praline, and sandalwood. So that's different. It's a different formula, okay? Then for melting, I kept saying amber, it's ember. But for melting ember, we have notes of pink pepper, clove, orange blossom, middle notes of the wood, chestnut, juniper, and then base notes of cashmere, vanilla, and Peru something. So these notes in melting ember are very, very similar to By the Fireplace. Now, do they smell alike? Yes, these smell more alike than the other two. It is still missing something. I think it's just like how much they put in it or whatever, but these are way closer than the other two. So when you're combining these, because I have worn these out as well, these are more so like you're smelling like instead of an apple pie, think of like apple oatmeal, right? So just still warm, still gooey, still oozy, but not a boozy apple pie, which is what we're going for. Still smells good, but not as good. And next we have Kayali Vanilla 28 and Billie Eilish Body Spray. So if you have ever smelled these separately, you know the dry down is similar. It's almost like the dupes for the other two I just shared. Like they're close, but they're not. So like these have the same, like they're siblings and they got the same mama. And y'all know that's a little different than having the same daddy, you know, right? Okay. So like they're close, not the same, but they go together. So the notes for Kayali Vanilla 28 are top notes vanilla orchid, jasmine, middle notes brown sugar, tonka bean. Y'all, I love tonka bean. Base notes amber, amber wood, musk, and patchouli. Then for Eilish body spray, I keep saying body spray, it's a fragrance mist. I don't know the difference. I will say if you've smelled Eilish perfume, it's the watered down version of this, of that. It's the watered down version. That's it. It smells the exact same, just not as strong. And these two together, if they like play on one another, I wouldn't put it with my full blown my Eilish because it kind of defeats the point for me. I will spray this as much as possible and then spray this, you know, sparingly. It just makes it last longer. That's why I put them together. But as far as notes go, top notes are sugar, red berry, mandarin orange. Middle notes, vanilla, cacao, something. Spicy notes, rose. Base notes, tonka bean, amber, musk, woody notes. So again, they have a lot of similar notes. Some of them not the same. So it just, Eilish is my favorite scent ever. Like one of the most complimented scents I have. And I just, yeah, these together, good, warm, vanilla fun. Last but not least, this is going to be Sud Pacific. I hate that it's like that. Vanilla or vanilla apricot. And then we have Carolina Herrera, a Very Good Girl. So these together, y'all, together. Vanilla apricot notes are, of course, top notes apricot, papaya, jackfruit. Middle notes apricot, papaya, jackfruit. Base notes vanilla and sugar. When you're thinking about this one, think of a dried apricot, not a fresh apricot. I don't know what they smell like, but the dried apricots that are like super duper sweet. Think of that with vanilla. To me, this smells like a bakery. Like not bready, but just like they're baking cupcakes, cookies, pies. That's what this smells like to me. Amazing. Honestly, this is my base for, well, it was, because this is empty. This was my base for almost all of my perfumes. And so its counterpart, Very Good Girl, notes are lychee, top notes are lychee, red currant, middle notes rose, and base notes vanilla and vitiver. It's okay. These This one by itself, it's like a sexy deodorant. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, I think the rose in it kind of smells like a baby powder deodorant, but then you have the fruits, the red currant, and there's like that base note of vanilla. It's good, but it's better with this. This warms it up, it sweetens it up, and it smells amazing together. So yes, this is my last one, but I'll do a quick story time. I wore these two to the airport in 2021, so it's been a little minute. We had on masks and everything. I went to get breakfast because y'all know there is no budget when you are on vacation. I went up to cashier, paid my, bill, whatever, and he was like, "Miss so-and-so, you smell really good." Mind you, we all have masks on. So this combination here is potent. Don't say I didn't tell you, but it's good, like a good potent, y'all. All right, y'all, that wraps up today's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Leave comments down below of things that you want to see in members only, like exclusive content. I know I said, okay, this is going on the main channel, but exclusive content, only things that y'all want to see. I will be putting more out there. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed and have a good one. Bye.